Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day. It's my day off. I am doing my errands. I just went to the bank, shipped out a bunch of records and clothes. Dentist appointment. I had a perfect appointment, so that's good. And I'm curious about what to do. My whole routine's kind of thrown off. It's 10:33. No luck in the thrift stores. I just saw, my heart just broke. I saw an Elvis Presley 78 RPM broken, and then I saw Carl Perkins original 78 RPM blue suede shoes broken. I took a picture of it. Man, that would have been like a $50 to $100 record. No wonder why it was still there. I'm curious about what was taken. There was a book of those 78s, and those were the only two in there. I'm very curious about what already went out. Nuts, I missed it, but you can't catch it all. I'm starting a multi-app. I turned on Instacart, Spark, Walmart delivery, and Uber Eats. I just got a $16 order for Uber Eats to head to Dunkin' Donuts downtown, so I'm gonna head right there. It is my day off. I don't know how much I'm gonna do. I'd like to get maybe $30 today or so. But this week, I'm only waiting tables one night. I'm only working Thursday night. The restaurant's closed Wednesdays. It's my turn to be off Tuesday. And I have a concert Friday and Saturday night. Talk about a busy weekend. So what I'm gonna try to do is make $100 a day, Tuesday through Saturday, and maybe even a little Sunday to make up for it. And if I fall a little short, I will do the same thing next week. I'll just go a little bit harder. We'll see how that works out. I want to talk a little bit about the concert situation with you too, but I'm going to head to this pickup right now. Okay, that drop off went pretty well. I walked into a Dunkin' Donuts. There was no line. The 4 items were ready. A dozen donuts, a separate donut, a drink, and a bagel. It was like 2 minutes away. Easy, $16. I got all the apps turned on now. It is 10:55. Grubhub, Spark, Walmart delivery, Instacart, and Uber Eats. I've not turned on DoorDash. We'll see what happens with that. But I just saw something come up for Instacart. It was 87 items, 114 total units. Guess how much that was going to pay? $7. I said, oh my God. That would be like a penny per item. And that's not what I'm down to do. I don't even know how something like that happens. It must be a mistake. I think via tip, even if that was a $20 tip, would I have taken it? I don't know. Maybe if I was doing this full time today, but because it was only a mile away. But mistakes do happen. Regulars in the restaurant last Thursday, they just forgot to leave their cash tip. It happens once in a great while. And these are people that go out once a week, so it's just such routine, they say their goodbyes. But that was a little bit of a bummer, Everything ended up being okay with the tips, but, things happen. But I'm not going to go find 114 items for $7. Not going to happen. I am parked at Walmart. I figure I could at least work for another hour on my day off. I'm looking forward to getting home. I got to show you guys this Yankees shirt, I'll leave it at that I found for $20 at the thrift store the other day. I also found a cool Hank Williams 45 RPM that has some money. That was 49 cents. The person who was talking about the shirt, I guess I'll just edit it in, where it was ahead of me right in line at the thrift store. I had the 245s. And they're hemming and hawing. The shirt was $20. So I pull it right out my phone and I start eBaying it. And it's this Tommy Bahama New York Yankee shirt, new with tags. And I looked it up and they're going for like $100 to $200 online. So I was like, yeah, okay. I'll scoop that up. So I'm really looking forward to listing that. The girls have some cleats at home, which I want to list. Now's the time to list those. Outdoor soccer is about to start. And there is an Uber Eats order waiting for me right now, so I think I'm going to scoop this up. Okay, I'm back. I missed out on that Uber Eats order, but it was like $6. So sometimes when one door closes, another one opens. And I stopped home real quick, and a $33 Wegmans order popped up. I jumped on it. It's 11:19. I'll probably be done by 12:30ish. That's fine for me. I'll be able to enjoy some time in the afternoon and then scoop the kids up around 3 and have a nice evening. Feel like I was productive on my day off. $50 a day keeps the full-time job away, at least for me. I also am just amazed. I know we can't let any negative thoughts into our head, but boy, I didn't know that you could turn this thing sideways in the car, my phone holder. I've been meaning to shoot more horizontal video because I know it looks better on YouTube. And here we go. I also have a GoPro and another small camera I'm going to hopefully try to use more to do more POV shops and shop alongs and ride alongs. But I did bring up earlier about a concert I was going to this weekend. Friday I'm going with my wife. That's fine. Looking forward to it. It's the same band, the Avid Brothers. They're really good. Check them out. And then Saturday I was going to go with some friends. Me and 3 other guys. One guy called about a month ago and he didn't put it on his calendar, and he has some big family thing. They're going to some sporting event in Rochester, New York, golf. Okay, cool. And I hadn't heard from my other 2 buddies since that day. So I run into my friend and I go, hey, we got a concert coming up on Saturday, and he completely forgot about it and has plans. I haven't talked to him since. And I sent him a text like 10 days ago, no response from him or the other guy. Other guy calls me at 6 o'clock Saturday while I'm at work, probably to cancel. I didn't even bother calling back. So why prioritize people who don't prioritize you? I don't know. So I'm pretty much gearing up to go solo. I will know some people there. Some work friends are going. I may either go up with them or meet them there. And it'll be what it is, but you know, it's a little disappointing in a way. But I will have a good time no matter what. So it's a beautiful day. I'm about to head into Wegmans, get my $50 and head home and start listing some things for sale. I'll talk to you guys when I get home. All right, what's up? I finished up that triple batch, about $50 for the day. I'm home. I'm going to list some things, and I also want to talk about a few other things on this video. This guy messaged me about these 3 records today. I just listed this one yesterday, Go-Go's 45, MJ Dirty Diana, and The Doors, always a good hit. I got to look at the camera here. So I paid all together for these 2, 3, and nothing. So I'm going to make $22. I'm going to go drop it off to him right now. He's here in town, and then I'm going to come back and keep listening and enjoying the rest of my day. So the side hustles always continue if you want to thrive, not just survive in the gig economy. So, all right, dropping these guys off. Okay, I'm home. I dropped the 3 records off. If you count that into my side hustles today, that's about $75 on my day off. That stuff adds up. That is going to set you free. That's how I feel most of the time. I think to succeed in the lifestyle that I'm attempting to thrive in, it takes a lot of different things. It takes hustle, knowledge, I think multiple income streams, a growth mindset, philosophy, minimalism, I don't know if anti-consumerism seems harsh, but just to not fall into the trap that stuff can make you happy. It's a battle that I fight. A battle I also fight is, how are people perceiving me? Am I doing enough, and how am I being perceived? I dress very blue collar. Um, Pretty much wear the same hoodie, shirts, t-shirts. Do I want to be a little nicer, a little flashier? Perhaps. My good friend Pat was saying there's a lot to be said for, feeling good and looking good, looking your best. I want to try to get into shape and do that. And I also want to get my mind in shape and to figure out the meaning of life that best suits you in the end. And I think we have to go through our own experiences to come up with our own conclusions. I came across some of Steve Jobs' last thoughts as he died at 56 and a billionaire. And here we are trying to survive, I'm going to assume mostly middle class to lower class incomes, doing what we can do to survive. And his dying words are this. He said that wealth is just a life experience. At this moment, as I lie sick in bed, I realize that recognition and wealth are insignificant in the face of death. Exactly what I'm looking for, right? Or exactly what I'm conflicted about. Recognition and wealth. Am I making enough money? I like my time. I want to make sure I have enough to provide and to do fun things and to have some saved. And we save a lot and we do fun things according to my beliefs. And, recognition. Hey, that guy did a good job. That guy's awesome. We should be like him. All that is insignificant in the face of death. So, what I think, again, really matters is time and how we choose to spend it. Secondly, he says, life's essence is not in material things. Wealth, luxury, and recognition are fleeting and ultimately empty. As I window shop the things that I want to buy, that would just put added pressure on my life as a part-time waiter and part-time in the gig economy. And whether I want to be a full-time waiter or full-time in the gig economy, material things are just going to stand in the way of peace and ease in either one of those chosen lifestyles. Number 3, be courteous and considerate regardless of one's status and possessions. It's such a sliding scale. I can look up, and there's a lot above me as far as status and possessions, and there is a lot below. And you never know what someone's battling. You never know what someone's facing. Someone would kill to be in your position, to kill to be in my position. As much as we wish to climb up the ladder further as far as status and possessions go, always be kind and considerate regardless of one's status and possessions. Number 4 is to appreciate life's intangible aspects. And what are intangible aspects that we necessarily can't measure or hold in our hands, but love, friendships, and personal growth. I'm trying to grow every day. I'm lucky to be in love and love what I do, and my family and friends, and just to kind of have a generally loving attitude towards the world. And friendship. I have a lot of great friends, a lot of lifelong friends. We don't maybe communicate as well as we should, but those are aspects that I cherish more, and I'm at fault too, more than I do possessions at this point. He talks about basically number 5, the same thing serving the same purpose. A $15,000 car, $10,000 car, $30,000 car is going to serve the same function as a $150,000 car. I think my grandpa used to say, a car's just going to get you from point A to point B. And that's kind of how I've looked at vehicles in my life. I like to have a paid off vehicle. I like to have, I think about the future for me driving around. If I can take car payments out of that, prepare for that time when we are going to need a new car, that would be huge. And just the same, a $30 watch is going to serve the same function as, a $50,000 watch, a timepiece. So I think about records too, like expensive records that I would, of course, like to collect, but you can listen to those songs on YouTube through good speakers and they're going to sound just the same. There's a lot of things out there that you don't necessarily need to own to serve the same purpose. Number 6, time is limited, our greatest non-renewable resource. Don't neglect the value of relationships and experience. Again, setting aside consumerism, at least for material things. And number 7, are you living a life without regrets? Are you nurturing relationships? Are you nurturing your own personal growth? The thoughts of a billionaire in the face of impending death is trying to remind us to live with intention, kindness, and humility. I understand that I'm super lucky to be in the position that I am in, piecing this life together. It also, luck and hard work have intersected. It takes a lot of hard work to sell this stuff. It's fun because if you can find your purpose and find your passion to go out there grinding, to list stuff on your days off, to go, Instacart shopping and delivery driving, it takes work. And it takes work to work on yourself physically, which I need to do more. And it takes work to work on yourself mentally. And it takes work to nurture your growth and your relationships and your love and your attitude towards people. So I'm trying to live intentionally and focus on those areas. Some I succeed better than others, but I am trying. But I'm far from perfect, and the journey continues. I hope that this video served you well, inspired you, and I will talk to you on the next video. Break free.